Hey, girlfriend, welcome to Saturday Live. Today, we're talking about a little bit of a different topic because I wanted to get down into the details of what happens with our breasts and what happens with our back as we go through perimenopause. If you're new to me, I am Tracy Gold. I'm a personal stylist, designer, and show host. Now, while I am not a expert as a medical professional, I am an expert in dressing, and I also am an expert in what's happening with my own body as I go through perimenopause. And so today I thought we would just share a little bit about what to expect and how to fix it. Because for many of us, we are going to experience these changes. So for me, just quickly, I'll share going when I hit 50. I hit perimenopause very quickly, and it's been quite a shock for me. The changes in my body, the difficulties with trying to manage those changes has been something I wasn't expecting. Now, if you know, if you've been following me for a while, for most of the times I've been almost complaining, and I say in air quotes, complaining that, you know, I'm not very blessed in the girls' department. Well, in the last few months, I have noticed suddenly a feeling like I have bazookas. Okay, now I know for most of you, if you have girls, you're probably going, what is she talking about? And none of this is relevant. And I understand that. But for me, it's been massive. And so it's very relevant to you and your body and how you're feeling. So these are the signs that you may need to remeasure for your bra size, possibly change your bra size. And then I also have some little adaptations that I've learned that are really helping me as we navigate the body changes. Because if you are perimenopausal, it means you may still be having your periods, you may still be menstruating. And so it's a little bit of a crazy ride. Okay, so if you are, now I'm not going to be in my bra today. Okay, I'm not going to be doing that live. But if you are bursting out of your bra to where you can see almost like four boobs, four bust, like four breasts rather than two, girlfriend, you may need to remeasure. All right. So, yes, even if you've got small ones like me and you kind of want a cleavage and you want your bra to do some of the work, like the padding and the lifting up, you still don't want to look like you've got it mustn't be obvious. Okay. There mustn't be two boobs on one side. So if that is happening for you, you may need to remeasure. If you are, and this is I believe this is quite common, if you are finding you're getting back fat, I've never had back fat, girlfriends, and suddenly I'm like, what's this? What's this going on with my back? I'll tell you a quick little story. Doing some work with a brand, and I got a dress that I thought was going to be fabulous. It's got little cutouts and that kind of thing, but it's got a cutout right here by my newfound back fat. It's like, oh no, now I can't wear this dress and I'm so disappointed. And I'm working out and I'm eating well and doing all the things. We'll talk about some of the causes in a second and I'll share some of my tips with you. But if you are getting this kind of like rollover, like I showed in the thumbnail of this live, I suddenly was feeling like I had this roll over here. Okay. And kind of at the top and at the bottom almost. If that is happening for you and you're finding that things are not as smooth as they normally are, then my suggestion is you need to remeasure. Okay, so both of these things were happening for me. Both I felt like I was bursting out of my bra and I was getting on the side. Now, normally I'd be quite excited. I mean, seriously, like I've always wanted bigger girls. It's come with other things as well, but I was like, what is going on? So, let me give you some tips around how to measure and how to buy bras. So, first of all, most websites now, most of the online bra boutiques, which is mostly where you're going to find them, have got very good guides on how to measure. However, you do need to follow their instructions explicitly. Okay, so I'll give you an example. I went, and now this is not a okay, I'm having a bit of a hot flash and I'm having a bit of a brain fog moment. What was I saying about, okay, just I'm gonna back up. So when I'm sorry, girlfriend, but this is real, right? This is live. Okay. So I went on to one of the websites. This is not sponsored. Okay. So any brands that I talk about, I'm only talking about it from my own experience. So when I went on a specific, like a bra company that I really like, that generally fits me, that I've got my bras from, they said, okay, so wear a bra that doesn't have much padding and much push up to measure. And I thought, well, me as an extreme, oh, well, I'll try it naked. Don't do that. I measured and I got this really weird. Okay, so I'll just say, like, I am normally a 34A. Okay. And in because I am wider in my back, I always have been, than I am in my bust size. But I was feeling like it was bursting. So then when I did the measurements properly without anything on, I got like a 36 double A. And I was like, that doesn't sound right. Now, while I do agree that most of us are wearing the wrong bra size anyway, girlfriend, most of us are wearing the wrong bra size. If something sounds really weird, go back and look at the instructions again. So I went back and I was like, okay, let me go pull out one of those bras that doesn't have the push up, that doesn't have much padding. I measured again and I got a 34B. Okay, and that made sense to me. I was like, all right, I am feeling fuller in my breasts. I'm definitely feeling like this is happening. There's a lot of this happening at the back, but maybe it's also because like the cup's not big enough. So when you look at a bra, girlfriends, there are the different things. Like for instance, a 36A is going to be very different from say a 32A. All right. So that's why I say follow the instructions of the bra website that you are going onto. Each bra website may be quite different, and their measurements and their styles and their cuts are probably going to be quite different. I've been everything from a 32D, seriously, to like a 34A. Like, while depending on, so whichever bra company you're comfortable with and you really like, go back to that one, follow the instructions properly, and then measure. Most times they are going to allow you to return if it's not correct. Okay. And if you really need help, most of them have got chats. Now, when you get your bra, and this is important because it's something like one of the things that has been the tightest and the most uncomfortable for me is around my back. Like I feel like I just want to rip the thing off. And I'm most happy when I'm not wearing a bra at all. But I probably do need to wear a bra. So that's not always good, All right. So when you get your bra, so let me just show you as an example. This is my old bra. Okay. This is my smaller one. And this is my bigger one, my newer bra. Look at the difference. They are both a 34. Okay, the one is an A, the one is a B. The B fits better. But man, this is tight. And there's a reason for that because it hasn't stretched out. Okay, so if you take two bras of the same cut and you've worn more, let's say for instance, you've worn your nude bra more frequently, you're going to notice that the strap has definitely stretched it wider. So then I was like, oh no, this is the wrong bra again. Now what do I do? Because I've measured according to the instructions. I don't understand it. And then I remembered one of my clients said, she said, Tracy, what I do, and she's got girls, okay? What I do is I get extensions. I get bra extensions, strap extensions. And I thought, ooh, that's actually a really good idea. Because while that piece is going to stretch out, and it is going to stretch, so you do need it. When you get a new bra, it does need to feel a little tight. And you need to only be able to put it on the very last hook. because it's going to change. However, when you are when you get the new bra, get an extender because, and these I really like. These I got from Amazon. They're not expensive. I don't know the brand, like it's not specific, but just you can see already it's it's worn. Like I've worn it once and it's already worn. Maybe get a couple of these things. They also easily come off, so it's easy to lose them. So maybe get a couple of different ones. Maybe get a pack of more than just, normally they come in like a couple of different, a couple of different colors or whatever the case is. Maybe get a few. I might get a few. And just so that it allows you to extend that bra so that it can, because otherwise you're going to get the cup size different and then you're going to get this even worse than you got it before, and it's going to feel even more uncomfortable. The other option is to wear it around the house for a while. I don't know about you, but I'm finding it's just not helping at all. It's not comfortable. I don't want to do it. I don't want to be uncomfortable. And when I'm at home, I don't want to have to wear a bra. Okay, so as you can see, the difference between here is quite significant. But with that extension, it's going to give me that leverage as it stretches out. Also, what I am finding, this is something I'm finding, is that a wider strap is actually really helpful in this particular instance. Now, I've got a strapless bra that has a wider strap because the bottom, it needs to be wider at the bottom. And I'm finding that that is so much more comfortable, even if I have to put, because it's adjustable, so I can put the straps on. That wider strap is giving a much smoother finish. So that's another option. That's if you love the strapless bra that you have and you can put straps on it. It's maybe adjustable and you can do that. So there's a couple of different options. So first of all is go ahead and remeasure. If you're getting the same measurement, but your bras are still just feeling a little tight, if they're the same bras that you've normally got, they're normally the same size, then I would just recommend to get an extender because that can help you just as your body changes and as your body goes through its hormonal fluctuations. If it's a different size, maybe get one. Okay, so let's talk about the reasons for. Now, I'm not a doctor and I'm not an absolute bra expert, but I have been styling women for over 20 years. And one of the things I have found is that the right bra makes all the difference. I've had clients where I've taken them shopping and we've had to go shopping for a bra first to get them the proper bra because nothing fits properly. It makes a huge difference and it's going to make a big difference with the way you feel. If your bra is cutting into here and it's creating this effect, you're not going to feel so great. Whereas if you've got the right bra, it's going to give you a much smoother finish. It's going to avoid what they call the back fat, and it's going to give you a better lift. It's going to help you on all different levels. Now, you can try sometimes you don't need to go and get all different bra sizes. I haven't done that. With this particular bra, I decided this style bra was really bursting, whereas the others that I had were absolutely fine. I just used the extender, okay? Until I feel out whether this is a permanent change. So let's talk a little bit about that. I've done some research just because it's my own, because I wanted to learn for myself. And definitely, if you are in perimenopause, you are experiencing all kinds of different weird hormonal things. So if there's a lot of estrogen or if there's a lack of estrogen, it can make you more bloated. It can also change your cycle. So I'm finding at the moment, like I've been premenstrual for over 2 weeks. And so I've got the bloating, I've got the everything for over 2 weeks and I'm still waiting. And it's like it's all over the place, right? So I don't know when I'm not regular, I don't know what's going on, and the bloatedness is quite significant. Like as an example, I'm just going to share. I can gain, which I have now, 2 inches on my belly when I'm premenstrual, and I'm exercising, I'm eating right, I'm doing all those things. So there are just those hormonal things that I feel like we have to come to terms with and accept. Go, okay, this is what's happening. This is the way it is. So I'm kind of betwixt and between because I'm saying to myself, well, if this is the case, like I don't want to have uncomfortable bras for 2 weeks. Normally you have a premenstrual moment, you maybe are premenstrual for a few days, and maybe you feel a little uncomfortable for 2 days. Is it worth the investment of going buy whole like new bras? But when you're premenstrual for 2 weeks and you're feeling uncomfortable, yes, girlfriend, it's worth getting some new bras, even if it means that you have two different sizes for two different times of the month. That's okay. It's all right. The other thing is that when we are perimenopausal, we are often retaining water. And what I've done some research, and we're retaining it a lot in our soft tissues. So that's definitely in our belly, in our breasts, and right in our back as well, in these soft tissues. So I have one of the things that I've learned is that I need to drink more water. So when I'm retaining water, it's totally counterintuitive. It feels like, what? That sounds crazy. If I'm retaining water, then I need more water. But actually, your body is signaling going, there's not enough. I'm dehydrated, and so it's holding on to. Of course, there is also the hormonal imbalance that's causing the water level thing to be mixed up. So there's that as well. But there's two things that I am finding, or three things that are helping me. Number one is drinking a lot more water and just flushing my system. The second thing is taking a natural diuretic. So dandelion root is very helpful. That can definitely help. And then the third thing is to exercise. But while you are going through those things, okay, and you're going through the transitions, do get used to measuring. And I know for a lot of us, it's not always fun. The measuring tape isn't always fun. But you know what? If you're feeling uncomfortable, do the measurement and then decide for yourself, is it worth investing in maybe one or two bras that are a size up? And then, in the times of the month that you don't need it, then you've got it, and you know what I'm saying? So you have to feel for yourself what's going to work. Bra extensions are super helpful, really cheap and affordable way to do it. Absolutely. But for me, even with a bra extension, this was just like, it was torture. And it's like one of my man bras that I wear because it's nude. So I think it's about being kind to yourself. It's about utilizing the tools that you have, and then also having things in your closet that will allow for that. But always you want to start. And I'm a designer, and I talk about adaptive clothing all the time, and all my clothes adapt to the body shape and your changing body. But it starts with your good undergarments. So I hope that's helpful, girlfriends. Let me know in the comments. I know this is a little bit of a different topic for me that I normally deal with, but I'd love to hear your thoughts. What are you experiencing? And I also want you to feel like you're not alone. Okay? You're not alone. If you're experiencing things, you are not crazy. You're not losing your mind. It is happening. And it's okay. We're going to get through it. And we're going to get through it together. All right. So if you want more tips like this, make sure to follow. If you're new to me, it's wonderful to have you here. Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'd love for you to share your experiences. Take care, girlfriend.